3. Never underestimate yourself. One most basic rule to hold on to your boyfriend is never to underestimate yourself. You alone are not to be blamed for the breakup. Have faith and trust in your capabilities to make a relationship work. There can be 101 reason for why he left you. It's not necessary it was due to some fault of yours. There could have been some misunderstanding on his part, or else he might have been, as it is, looking out for some excuse to end this relationship. Be strong, rock, and salvage the situation. Try to bridge the gap that has distanced you for him. Go through the incidences of the past 2 months. Make notes of all the issues that have led to a spat amongst you, even the little tiny ones. Note down all the habits of yours that he doesn't like. Have you been, because of your having low esteem in your own self, overprotective? Have your actions been suffocating him in the relationship? Have you, in your desperation to hold on to him, not giving him enough space to breathe? Does it make you feel insecure, even if he looks up to any other girl? Change yourself. Have faith in your boyfriend and in yourself. Loosen up a bit. Don't underestimate your worth. He won't run away if given a little freedom. He is yours to keep. Don't show your desperation. Don't stalk him day and night. It just doesn't have to be physically. Even mentally release him. Value yourself. How do you expect others to appreciate you when you yourself underrate yourself? Make him aware of what he is losing out on by walking out of this relationship. You can achieve whatever you set your mind on. Just have faith in yourself. If you really want him back, don't be afraid in using any mode or tool possible in reaching your target. It can be your friend, your family, or your common acquaintance. Let them be your voice. Don't blow your own trumpet, but let it spread through words of mouth. If you have enough belief in yourself, others will also go out of the way to support you in your cause. But first and foremost, it's you, and only you, who can make any real difference in your relationship. For that, you must have a specific idea about how and why the things went sour. Whose fault was it is very immaterial. And because it's not an issue of egos, what involved here is your heart. If you have to bend down a little to get back your lost love, let it be. Confront him directly. Don't be aggressive. Just sit and work out how things can be mended. Talk like adults. Don't cry and cling to him, which would make him run away even further. Never show him your desperation. There has to be some quality or qualities of yours that attracted him to you in the first place. Focus and highlight on those qualities. Bring his attention to them and subtly make him realize your worth. Don't be melodramatic, but be firm and specific in your approach. You know you can do it. 4. Nurture the relation. Every relationship, let it be of mother and child, siblings, or friendship, needs nurturing. Love and care are 2 basic ingredients to hold on to any relation. But be careful. Always remember, excess of anything is bad. Don't smother a person with your love. You can drive a person insane with your constant attention, but at the same time, show your boyfriend how much you care for him. Give attention and importance to his every little whim. Make him feel special in your life. He should constantly get the vibrations of your love for him. Make him aware of his importance in your life. If he is angry with you or has broken up with you, you can always convey your feelings in various different ways. Make him realize that you are missing him and would like to have him back. Leave a door open for him so that he doesn't have the feeling that he has permanently closed all his future prospects with you when walking out of your life. Boost his ego to a certain extent. Remember, love knows no limits and no boundaries. Let it be known to him that your love for him is unconditional and you are prepared to have him back, as he is, along with his flaws and shortcomings. Don't try to change him. If required, change yourself. At times, we start taking things for granted. Don't do that. Loving someone is not sufficient in itself if it is not displayed properly. Words are as important as deeds to sustain our relationship. Actions somehow are not always enough. One has to express the feelings vocally also. Don't just assume that your partner knows how much you love and care for him. On and off, say it with words also. Call him randomly, any time of the day, just to say, I love you. He would appreciate the gesture, believe me. Won't you have? Everyone requires and needs that assurance. It reconfirms a person's belief that he is needed and wanted. Start saying 3 words like I love you, I miss you, and I desire you to make your relationship alive. You can leave little notes with your feelings, expresses on it in different places, where you know he is bound to see them. That would put a big smile on his face. Along with it, you will be constantly there in his mind. That is the main purpose of the whole exercise. Don't you think so? Have you ever observed plants closely? If left on their own, even the healthy ones wither and die. Plants have the tendency to bend towards sun and light. If given proper care and attention, they bloom and flourish. Same is the case with any relationship. If cared and nurtured properly, they shine and illuminate. And if neglected and left on their own, they change their directions and flow towards greener pastures. So, don't let your relationship with your boyfriend dry up. Keep it hydrated. 5. Be friends with his friends. Enter into any relationship with open eyes. When dating a boyfriend, one might be mistaken into thinking that loving him and only he is sufficient. Every relationship comes with certain accessories along with it. You have to accept the package as a whole. Don't ever try to isolate or separate it from each. Remember, your partner has a life apart from you also. He has a life which consists of his friends, his family, and his colleagues. You might crave for your boyfriend's exclusive time and attention, but over a period of time, even that might turn out to be boring and monotonous. On and off, try to hang out with his friends. Include your common friends in your outings. His friends are also an integral part of him. Be in their good books. Always ensure they have something nice to say about you when with him. Be jovial, lively, and extrovert in their company. How others perceive you reflect on your personality. When wooing your lost love, these friends can be very instrumental. Friends always cloud your judgment. If you are not accepted or liked by his friends, gradually, even he would start finding faults in you and shift his attention elsewhere, to a merrier and a livelier company. Be a sought-after person when in a group. This would escalate your worth in his eyes also. Everyone is more attracted to interesting and fun-loving people, rather than dull and boring ones. Help out his friends in their problems. You never know when. You might also need their support. Invite his friends over and give him a surprise. Plan some common outings. As it is, more the merrier. Even if he has broken up with you, keep in constant touch with his friends. Hang out with them. Continue going out with them as usual. That will serve 2 purposes. Firstly, it would make him realize how comfortable you are with his group, and it is not just because of him that they have accepted you, but they like your company as an individual also. Secondly, you will be in constant touch with him. Who all is he mingling up with? Is he dating someone else? Who all are there in his group now that he has left you? You would not have to worry about these questions, since you can be aware of his activities through his friends. Type of people he hangs out with also gives you a broader idea of his personality. It's not necessary, just spending exclusive time together can bring 2 people closer. At times, meeting in a bigger group makes us understand each other better. You come to know of his priorities in life, his likes and dislikes, his basic character. Now use this knowledge to your advantage. Use his friends as a trump card in winning his love back. Ensure you play your cards right. Let his friends make him realize his mistake by letting you go. Reap now what all you have sown till date in friendship. Play emotional games with his friends. Work on their sympathy. Let them bring your boyfriend back to you. All your hard work till now in building up this friendship will pay. 6. Be sincere in your approach. Be your own self. Even if you have gone for a physical changeover, don't change your inner self. Don't forget, it was your inner beauty that first attracted him to you. Though it is a bitter fact, men are foremost attracted by the looks of a woman. But at the same time, we cannot deny the fact that looks are superficial and temporary. To get your ex back, you might have played around with your looks, but never compromise with what lies behind that outer package. Be sincere in your approach in getting your man back. Remember, sincerity shows. One can be cunning and shrewd, but it is very short-lived. Be true and honest to your relationship. It never hurts to be straightforward and clean in your pursuit of your man. Let your friends and people around you be aware of your sincere efforts in getting your old flame back. Convey a clear but an unspoken message to everyone concerned that your boyfriend is not available in the market for anyone to grab. He is yours to keep. Be subtle but firm. Don't give up easily. Put a no trespassing board around him. You will notice that if you are able to make people around you have belief in your sincerity, even they will go out of their way to help you in your patch up with your ex. Get in touch with your boyfriend. Let him see how sincere and honest you are regarding your relationship. To rebuild your relationship, start meeting first, just as friends, with no strings attached to it. Let him see how much just being with him means to you. Don't hide your feelings, but also don't play with his emotions. Be clear-cut about what you want. Leave the rest on him. Convey it to him whatever he decides. You are always there for him and will always respect his decisions. You will see your honesty and sincerity touches him deeply. If given a free choice without being pressurized into anything, even he would want to come back to you. Welcome him back with open arms. Boost his ego, pamper him. Anything to have him back. A7. Try to be unique and innovative. Don't be a bore. Try to be different from others. Have your own uniqueness. Try to keep your boyfriend enthralled and interested in you. Let life be a roller coaster for him, with never a dull moment around. Try to keep him pleasantly surprised with your new innovative ideas and plans. Seeing a love you note and a rose on his office table first thing in the morning might brighten up his whole day. Remembering his parents' anniversary and birthdays will make him cherish you more. You should plan out something for them. Give him that special feeling for you by making his parents' day special. Cook something warm and nice for him and leave it on his dining table with a miss you note attached to it. Take trouble to be there constantly in his conscience by going out of your way to do things that would make him feel wanted and important. Make yourself indispensable to him. Even if he is out with some other girl, you should always be there as a thorn in his flesh. Make yourself such an integral part of his life that he is bound to compare other girls with you, and always find that something extra missing in them that only you and you have. Be extra nice to his girlfriends. In fact, never show him that you are hurt or jealous. Don't make him feel guilty that might rebound back on you later. Try to include his new girlfriend in your social circle. Be over-generous with your hospitality. Don't give him a chance of blaming you for spoiling his prospects with other girls. Let him wander out a bit. You never know that it might turn out to be a blessing in disguise for you. He might start appreciating you more. Always be happy and jovial when around him. Nothing scares out a man more than a crying, sulking woman. Let there never be a dull moment with you around. Give his new flame a stiff competition. You will soon have him back there on his knees. 8. Give time and work as a team. Give time to yourself and to your ex-beau. Time is the best healer of all. Cool down, sit quietly and think in retrospect. Where, when, and how did your relationship go sour? What all could be done to repair it, and how to go about it? There is no use playing the blame game. It could have been anyone's fault, but at the moment it's you who wants her ex back, and so it's you who has to make all the efforts. Don't hurry and spoil the situation any further. Calmly and sensibly plan out your strategy and imply it accordingly. Once the initial hurt, anger, and disappointment settles down, review the whole scenario without being judgmental. Relax and think cool-headedly. Was this breakup just a spur-of-moment action, or else things have been boiling up for a long time, and both of you have been ignoring it? Take a day away from all your problems and chill out. One can always think rationally with clear head. Meantime, give your boyfriend also time to reconsider. He must also be equally emotionally drained out with this breakup and needs as much time and space as you to think about the future. You never know, given time, he might also want you back in his life as badly as you want to be a part of his. After a day or two, call him up and invite him over casually just for a cup of coffee. Sit down and talk like two responsible adults. Discuss the situation and its repercussions. Make clear to him that you would like a second chance with him and needs more time with him to understand him better. Make a pact to act sensibly and start your second innings being just good friends with no expectations from either side. You will realize, given this extra time to work on your relationship, and that too without any responsibilities and burden being constantly there at the back of your mind, will make you appreciate each other more. Work on it gradually and take each day as it comes. Don't expect an overnight magic, but at the same time, don't leave it for too long. Remember, you have to have your boyfriend back in a week's time, and that also wholeheartedly, without it being a compromise on either of your part. Take a break from your hectic life, and both of you go out on a holiday. Discuss each other's shortcoming as well as good points. Give a chance to understand each other. Concentrate on making your relationship work well the second time. Promise not to be impatient and short-tempered. If anything comes up which either of you don't like, calm down, give yourself some time, and think how to sort it out. Don't take any instant actions. Discuss your problems amongst yourself rationally. Give equal weightage to each other's opinion. Work as a team. 9. Understand the psychology. Reverse your breakup by making a genuine effort of understanding what makes your man tick. There has to be a certain reason for his walkout. Understand his psychology. It would make it simpler and easier for you to work on your patch-up if you knew why he did what he did. Everyone has its own way to approach his life. What is right for you might be wrong for him. His priorities in life might differ from yours. Don't see everything from your angle only. For a change, peep into his soul and see the world as he sees it. Your perception for him might take a somersault. There might be certain trait of yours that has been bothering him for some time, and breaking up from you could have been the only easy way out for him. There is no good or bad person. Everyone has their shortcomings as well as their positive points. Concentrate on the positive ones and try to ignore the shortcomings. Never make the mistake of changing a person. Nothing irritates a man more than a nagging or interfering girlfriend or wife. If you want him back in your life, it should clear in your mind that you are accepting him the way he is. Welcome him back along with his negative aspects. Change your outlook. Show more empathy towards him. Be more tolerant and more patient. If both of you have any argument, end it while it is still on a healthy stage. Don't make it your ego to always win and have an upper hand. In love, there is no winner or no loser. What is the point of winning an argument if ultimately it leads to losing your boyfriend? If having the last word gives him the satisfaction, let him have it. There are various other ways of putting your word across, or to get what you want done rather than getting into spat of words. Be subtle in your approach. If there is something that you want to do, for instance, going out for your friend's party or some weekend outings with your friends, and you want him to come along, but at the same time you know he will be reluctant to go out with your friends, be a little manipulative. Either include some of his friends also in your excursion, or mention your plans to him in such a way so that he doesn't get the feeling of being pressurized into doing something against his wishes. In fact, try to make it sound as if the plan was initially his. Man has a big ego, bigger than life, and it needs frequent pumping. Don't ever boast about your achievements in front of him or his friends. Firstly, it loses its impact, and secondly, more important, it turns off a man. Be modest and humble. You would get more credentials that ways, rather than by singing your own praises. Man doesn't like loud, brash girlfriends. Be soft-spoken and gentle. You are sure to earn back his love and respect faster that ways. 10. Broaden your sphere. To every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. At times, to serve your purpose, you have to do things the other way round. Play a reverse game. Don't make, or at least don't let him realize, that he is the center of your universe. Broaden your sphere. Involve yourself into other activities. Give equal importance to your friends and family as to his. Men are generally more attracted to interesting, outgoing, and extrovert women who are competent enough in themselves, rather than the dependent, submissive ones. Play a bit hard to get. Don't let him trample all over you by lying down as a carpet for him to step over. Try to gain his respect by both of you being on equal footing. Make intelligent conversations so as to hold his interest for a longer time. Don't be just frivolous and flamboyant. Such a life has a very short span. Be a vivid reader. Increase your horizon. You should be able to talk on varied topics and should be able to mingle up with all sort of groups. You stop doing the running, let him run after you. Show some attitude. Let him be the hunter instead of being hunted. Again, as it has been repeatedly mentioned, be subtle in your approach. Don't be aggressive in your action. Catching a boyfriend is not the only purpose of this whole exercise. You have to maintain a healthy relationship with him. Ensure you are involved in some other activities, also apart from the ones which are common to both of you. It would give you a separate, exclusive entity of yours, without you always being dependent on him for making your presence known. Mark your existence with your individuality. Don't suffocate each other by keeping 24/7 vigilance. Keep yourself involved constructively elsewhere also, and give breathing space to each other. Don't let him have the feeling that your life has come to a standstill because of him. Your partner should be a very important part of your life, but not your whole life. Relish and enjoy your relationship rather than turning it into a nightmare. Author's note: so going back to where we begin from life does not follow any set pattern. There is no rule book. Every individual differs, and so differ their problems. It's not compulsory that 10 sure-shot ways to get your ex back within 1 week are applicable in all the cases. One has to first pinpoint the problems and the circumstances that led to the breakup. Then they have to make up their mind how serious they are in getting back their beloved, and to what extent can they go for it. Then at last choose from the referred solutions. Remember, there should be love and respect on both the sides. One-sided relationships never work. It would be an immense pleasure to me if I am able to help out any person through this book.